Zel Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. In today's video, I am showing you players who fit the meta to a T, top attacking players. Something that I do not see enough of is people using players with a 5-star weak foot. 5-star weak foot, other than maybe last year, for the last 4 or 5 FIFAs, has been absolutely vital. The reasons for that, on a game where it's hard to break defences down, and keepers, even after the patch, are still really good on the box, it is really important to be able to shoot on either foot. So if you get that half chance or a good chance, you can take it. Whereas if you have a 4-3-star weak foot, it's not going to go or be anywhere near as consistent. Obviously, someone like Mason Greenwood, the first player on here, is not top tier. But instantly giving a player a 5-star weak foot, as long as he has decent other stats, is going to make him way more useful than not. 5-star weak foot is probably one of the most underrated stats that I don't see enough players. Like, I don't think you can be a top player on this game without 5-star weak foot, bar a few exceptional circumstances. So Mbappe, CR7, Pele. Nearly all of the top players are going to have a 5-star weak foot. Simply put, it just makes you more unpredictable. Means your shooting's perfect on both feet. It makes a player a lot easier to use. That is a meta thing that I just don't see enough people using. In this video, I'm going to go through plenty of players who fit that and have that 5-star weak foot. I don't know what's the matter with my hair today. I showered and it just feels like a mess today. But yeah, 5-star weak foot. It will change your attack and make it a lot easier to play. So let's show you some players in that. Mason Greenwood. He's in a position where if he got like a featured team of the week, where he went to like an 84, he instantly is a very good card. He's got some good stats. He just needs a couple of upgrades. If he got like an 84, so his pace went to 89, his shoot went to 85, passing up 5, dribbling to like 85, he'd be really, really good. He'd be one of the best featured team of weeks I think we could see in the game. Richarlison, very good cheap starter card in the Prem. For such a low rated card, fairly unique. Plays a little bit similar to Isak in some ways. Bit better in some ways, but also smaller. DIOGO Jota, insane value at the start of the game. Very good physical stats for someone with the rest of his stats. 4-star, 5-star, good on the ball. If you want to put a finisher on this guy, he'd have 99 finishing, 97 agility, and 99 dribbling. I don't think pace on this game is quite as essential at this point of the year. A lot of people might say otherwise, but in my opinion, you can get away quite easily with having a worse pace because people sit so deep. Ousmane Dembele. Everyone every year gets him in their cheap teams. He is a meta beast. 5-star, 5-star. Rapid, great on the ball. And then if you just put a shooting chemistry style on, he instantly becomes good enough in front of goal. He's probably the best elite attacker you can get early on in the game. He's always going to be in the top 10 gold cards early on for attackers because of that 5-star, 5-star with pace and good dribbling. If you can get 5-star skills as well as a 5-star weak foot, you are laughing. I do not think skills, other than maybe last year, is essential as a 5-star weak foot. A bit like weak foot, having higher skills is nice, makes you more predictable, but the weak foot this year is definitely more important for me. Mkhitaryan, cheap beast. I rarely play against him. I do not know why. He is so cheap. He's okay physically for an attacker. Great stamina, solid on the ball, good passing. Solid enough finishing. If you give him a hunter, he gets 95 pace, 90 finishing. Mkhitaryan is a cheap beast early on in the game with a very good card. Mendy, as far as I'm aware, out of at least good defenders, Mendy might be the only one with a 5-star weak foot. I could be wrong there. Tell me in the comments if I am, but I'm not sure there's another defender with 5-star weak foot who's actually really good. It's not a crazy thing to have 5-star weak foot defense. At fullback, it's more important than centre back. But it is nice. It does help for sure. Jonathan David, I've actually got a red pick on this account. This is probably a bit like what Mason Greenwood's card would look like, I guess, if he got a 5-star week, a featured team of the week. Very good card. It's one of these again. Even after a featured team of the week, you could do another upgrade or two, but still very nice. Ben Yedder, the Rat, 4-star, 5-star. Very, very good card at this point of the game. The dribbling on him, I didn't realise Ben Yedder's apparently that good a dribbler in real life, but he's very good on the ball. He's clinical. His passing's okay for a striker with 5-star weak foot. He's not rapid, but this is a really good card to use early on. Isak, quite a unique card. I really want to use him. It's just how do I fit him into my team? Other than maybe Porto, he doesn't really have any meta players who link to him. Oyarzabal and Mikel Moreno are okay, but not the best, to be honest. I do like the look of this card, though. With a finisher, he's getting 99 finishing, 93 agility, 98 dribbling. He looks really good and plays well in game, even though he's 6'4", because he has that tall and lean body type. Pedro, I talked about this card when it came out. Fantastic card if you gave him 80, 8 excel, and 87 sprint speed, because he'd be getting to 99 pace nearly with 94 finishing with 100. Still a good card, just a little bit slow for the top end. Mostovoy, he's basically the budget KDB in La Liga. Very nice card. He's literally just KDB's card, though, with a few worse stats for the most part. Ginola, the best hero card without a doubt. 5-star, 5-star. I don't know why Di Natale is a similar price to him, to be honest. Di Natale is about 300-400k less, which when you're at over 1 million already is close. This Ginola card, though, 5-star, 5 stars, just makes him insane. I use him on my main account. Best value elite attacker in the game. And when I say best value, I mean we're talking about the players who are like can get into any team in the game. He's comparable to Pele R9 in terms of his stats, and he's way, way cheaper. Nedved, every year cheap, value, icon. Icons obviously aren't cheap, but for an icon, Nedved's always cheap. 5-star weak foot with his well-rounded stats make Nedved very desirable in my opinion. Hullet, the 5-star weak foot is one of the main things that make Hullet stand out as normally the best midfielder in the game. I think he probably is the best midfielder again this year. It's always going to be a debate with him and Zidane, just depending on what you like. But Hullet is crazy, and the weak foot contributes to that. Hullet just has everything on his card. Butragueño, fantastic card every year. It does depend on the meta a bit. I do think he suits the meta more this year. Now that the finesse shot's been nerfed outside the box might hurt him a bit though. Son, the 5-star weak foot are always going to help Son be meta. He's quick, good on the ball. This is his road to the knockouts card. Could be a very good card if Spurs get 2 upgrades for him. De Bruyne, similar to Mostovoy, like I said, just a bit better in other areas. De Bruyne is a really, really good player on this year's game. On previous FIFAs, the passing stats and more creative players didn't stand out as much, whereas he does more this year. He's one of the top midfielders like he should be. Neymar, not as good as expected this year, to be honest. Neymar normally stands out more. He just doesn't feel quite as glitchy. Maybe it's because left stick dribbling's not quite as dominant on this year's game. Neymar's obviously still top tier, but doesn't stand out quite as much as previous ones. Eusebio, I mean, I don't know how this card's only an 89. If you look at his key stats, agility, balance, dribbling, positioning, finishing, shot power, pace, they're all above 89. This card's cracked with a hawk. He's getting near 99 shooting, 99 pace. Like, this card's crazy. Eusebio's always going to be a top tier icon. The weak foot's a big part of that. Johan Cruyff, 5-star, 5-star. He's basically just Neymar, but a bit better. Zidane, in the debate for best icon on the game. He's definitely better going forward than Hullet. He's just not as dominant physically and a bit slower. And then R9, 5-star, 5-star. Probably the best player in the game at the start. Every FIFA, pretty much no matter what the meta, unless the meta is completely built around heading. But yeah, R9's crazy. And there you go. We've given you lots of options with 5-star weak foots. They can change your team, how you can attack. They can make it a big difference in how unpredictable you can be. You definitely need to be using 5-star weak foot players, in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed this video. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Keep it spicy.